Welcome back to Nightingales Motorcycles. Just gonna do a quick one for you. We've got a KTM frame in. We're gonna strip it, chemical strip it with Ultrasonics, our 6,000 watt ultrasonic machine. We're gonna get it all stripped off, pressure washed off, and then we're gonna check the frame out, probably give it a little bit of a belt sand, and then get it into the oven, gas it out. Make sure we get any of the grease out of it. Then this one's going for powder coating, so we're going to show you what we do. We're going to zinc prime it as we always do, mask everything off, the head stocks, all the rest of it. Customers already started masking off a lot of these nuts and bolts, but we do them all to make sure nothing's in the way. And then the swinging arm, what we're going to do is just going to degrease it, put it through a real mild oxide walnut blast, dry blast, and then into aqua vapor blasting, wet blasting. So it'll really light this up. We might just tidy a few of these scars up on it, which Mark. So the next thing you'll see is the frame going into the dip tank. Thank you. Right, so you saw the frame go in the dip tank, ultrasonic. We only have to have the frame in submerged about 6 or 7 inches, put the lid on it, the steam and the pulse rips it off. You can see in that vid it's just starting to pull it away. So no metallic objects, which are fantastic. So after that, we took it outside, we've neutralised it, washed it down, and then we put it in the oven for a couple of hours to gas it out to make sure we've got rid of any chemical, anything else in there, any grease, and then we took it straight to the dry blaster, and we blasted it down. Then we brought it to the bench, and now ready for inspection. The thing is, I thought this frame was going to be in a bit worse condition, but I've probably done about 15 minutes actually work on it. So the customers say he's brought in and he's already screwed things in, and that usually tells you a tale that he's had a bad experience where it's been powder coated, because usually this doesn't happen. I've plated off the head stock, hanging ready to go. Obviously at this stage as well, the frame identification headstock number's perfect, because we haven't have any nasty media or chilled iron or anything put at it. So the prep of it's fantastic. It's actually, this would be a good for you to be at home now to prime this and paint it yourself. This one's going for powder coating in bright orange. It's prepped now really if we wanted to ceramic coating. This one, I think, motocross bike, I think it's the right choice. So we're going to get that to the powder coating booth. I'm going to give it a zinc coating, so I'll show you after I've zinc coated it. It's a fantastic colour zinc actually. I've had a few people with trials bikes even saying, can we just powder lacquer it? Because it is quite a good colour, so I'll show you that as soon as I've got it out. We are putting a zinc coating on it as we do with everything. So that'll be one thing. The other thing what I did, the swinging arm, which was quite ropey, we give it a degrease, we've put it to a dry blaster, and then I had a look at it and I went over it slightly with some diamonds just to take some scuffs out of it. Then I put it to wet blasting, aqua vapor blasting, to get that original nice shiny finish. The thing is, I had some ceramic coating on a C-Series air cure in the gun, so I thought I'd give it just a fine blast over with that in the spray gun in the spray booth. The thing is, when we vapor blast with this particular glass in, it's very hard to see that I've actually painted something or it's aqua vapor blasting, because the colours are so good. So I'll show you a bit close up on this now. So swinging arm's been done, and to be fair, you know, it's pretty good for what it was, is that. So the next video I'll just be showing you, the next part of it will be the zinc coating coming out the booth. Thank you. Right, so we're out the powder coating booth. Just a couple of things we do. This is for zinc coating prior to the top coat. We only buy powder in small amounts because we're changing it over. So because we're not a commercial powder coater, we keep it small amounts. It keeps it dry, it keeps it clean, and we find by just filtering it out, we try and get an excellent finish with our powder. So it's a little bit more bespoke, because when this frame, as you saw, come out of the tank, we checked it, taken a few marks out of it. And the thing is with this coating, as I said a few minutes ago, it's fantastic. Some people just have this powder lacquered now. So we'll show you what the frames come up like now. get a close-up of it. And just showing you the top of it and the sides view here. Yep, that's great. And all we're going to do now is basically we've picked a bright orange for this. Customer's been in and seen it. The swinging arm, as I said, I've done that a bit earlier. So the next stage is we'll get it back in. We'll top coat it in powder orange, and let you see it when it's done. So right, we're out the powder coating plant. So we've shown you all the pictures, what we've gone through. We put a good zinc powder coating on it, a nice orange finished top coat, and then I did actually give it a coat of clear coat powder over the top of it. So that's really it done now. We're waiting for the customer to come and see it. I've explained everything to you, what we've done. Everything's masked off, all the bearing loops, everything there, nuts and bolts. So we'll see you on the next video.